Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another segment of Ask Atta today. Yeah, so Ask Atta today, we are going to feature two of our young team members, Esther and Zulaikha.
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody online. So before we start, I would like to, I am Elain. I'm one of the co-founders of Ada Plus, and Ada Plus Malaysia, just a little bit of background, is a registered equity crowdfunding platform with the Securities Commission of Malaysia. And Ask Atta is a program, is our program that is brought to you live every 2 weeks, and we stream it live on Facebook. And it is basically an education program where anybody can ask us anything about anything you want to know about equity crowdfunding. But what we've done is that for every week, every 2 weeks right now in our program, we actually focus on specific topics and features, on certain things that we'd like to highlight to our community and everyone that's viewing our live program right now. Okay, so basically today what we want to do is to actually talk about working in a fintech company, startup or fintech company. And people think that working in this environment is cool and hip, right? So the question is it really true? That is the question that I'm gonna ask the girls today. And just a little bit of background of Esther and Zulaikha and how actually they got into working with Ada Plus. Actually, Esther and Zulaikha is part of a professional development program run by Ekuinas under Iltizam. Yeah. So, and under this program, what Iltizam aims to do is to empower the Bumi Putra community, especially the younger people, in a sustainable manner, specifically focusing on 3 key pillars: entrepreneurship, education, and community-driven. And we're very privileged, Ada Plus Malaysia, to be part of this, a partner to Iltizam and Ekuinas for this program. And without further ado, okay. Hi, Aidi and Noraisha. Oh, sorry, Adli and Noraisha. Yeah. So because you guys are like waving and people are wondering why on earth are you waving? So okay. And Hadi as well. Hi, welcome. Anyway, for a start, okay, perhaps Esther, Zulaikha, perhaps you'd like to introduce yourselves. Who would go first?
Okay, I'll go first. Okay.
All right.
So my name is Zulaikha. I'm from I'm a PDP. I'm an Iltizam trainee from Ekuinas on the Ada Plus platform, and also I'm from Kelantan and graduated from USM. And I know this Iltizam is from my friend, one of my best friend, and she already involved in this program last year, and she is our senior lah, basically.
Okay.
And also, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm Esther. Hi. Okay, I'm from Kuching, Sarawak. So I graduated from Unimas in MBA, and I actually know about this program from my dad. So we were reading the newspaper together one morning, and he was like looking, hey, what's this? Why didn't you apply for this? And also that time I was actually preparing what to do next after I finished my studies. So he asked me to apply. I was like, should I? Okay, let's try. And after that, I got it. So thank you. I'm with Ada Plus. They're our company placement. So here we are. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the introduction, Zulaikha and Esther. So we've got more people who's come in. We've got Shahira. Okay, I think you guys should stop waving.
Okay.
Because it looks kind of like weird, And Shafika is also just joined us. Hi, Shafika. All right. So, guys, ladies, girls, okay? So, Zulaikha and Esther. So, actually, just let's backtrack when you first got introduced to us. And how did you feel, when you got to know that you were placed, in Ada Plus? And, Ada Plus is not a big company. We're a young startup doing what we do. So perhaps, share with the audience out there, in terms of whether there was any expectation, what do you think about joining us, and, do you know anything about us? Yeah.
Okay. Before that, when I know that I was put under Atta Plus, and at first I really not know the exact spelling of the company actually, but somehow I tried to find it, and then I saw this. I think I saw your picture, Curate and Ivy, on the website, and I think this is the company. And then I searched, and I found that the company doing the crowdfunding, and then at first I saw the crowdfunding, and what is it? And I searched again, kind of get the idea, but not really that.
Not really sure.
Yeah, not really sure. So it's very, at first when I know that, and okay, I think this is gonna be a new and very new environment and very new knowledge that I never knew before. And then also after that I was like, okay, this company is gonna be and all day English talking, English speaking, and I was like, okay, you can do it, like you can do it. I can, that you can do it, because your English is much better during that time, and I think now it's much better.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, just to let everyone know, one of the reasons why Ada Plus, was actually impressed with Zulaikha was she taught herself English. All right. So I was really, I think, impressed the fact that she really took the initiative to learn the language, because she knows that it's important, in terms of moving forward in her life and also in her career. Yeah. And Esther, what about you?
Okay,
Yeah.
so for me, when I get to know that I have Atta Plus as my placement company, I was like, okay, what is this? So I went back to the brochure from Iltizam. So I was like searching for Atta Plus, but I can't find it. So I was like, maybe they're like a new partner or something, So I Googled, it's like, okay, crowdfunding. So to be honest, crowdfunding is something that I want to learn more, because before I joined Atta Plus, before even having to know about Iltizam, I was actually involved with a few community projects in Sarawak. So I feel like having Atta Plus Iltizam program just make me realize that, okay, I do have a goal somewhere towards after this program. So I feel very honored and feel very excited, because it's an unknown for me. It's equity crowdfunding. I have no idea what is it. Yeah, but it's already 8 months here, and it's really an exciting journey for me.
Excellent. Nice one, Esther and Zulaikha. So let's, okay, so that was your, when you got to know, right?
Yeah.
So what was your first day at work like? That's another thing. How was your first day at work like? Yeah, okay. Yeah, before that, let's say hello to Nora, Hamzi, and Mr. H. is in the house. Yeah. Hi, Hizwani. Yeah. So just to let everybody know, Hizwani is the main guy, the big kahuna at the Iltizam program, and he has provided the leadership and on how the program has grown to to where it is today. So yeah, how was your first day?
My first day is quite nervous, very nervous, because because it's very, got nervous because it's a new environment where we work at the same table, and also I never knew that the director and also the CEO here is also we work on that table, and I was like, okay, is it gonna be a very quiet place, or it's very? But actually, it's very fun because we very transparent. Yeah.
Yeah, so just to stop Zulaikha there. So how we work in Atta Plus, our office, we have a big long table and everybody sits at the table. Yeah, so we have our own chairs and our own space, but everybody works there. So we do not have cubicles, yeah, or rooms, yeah. So it's very much like a co-working space kind of environment.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, Zulaikha. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was nervous, and then also I got much more nervous when I saw one of our director, which is Curie, which is he's a foreigner from UK, and the accent that he talked that is kind of not I'm not familiar with, and then also it's kind of make me nervous first, and then later also help me to try to understand, and also make me want to know the accent really well. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. What about you, Esther?
Okay, so for me, my first day, I gotta admit I was so nervous that I drank, I think, at least 5 cups of coffee.
Oh my god!
And I remember Brian was like, you go slowly, it's not a race, Yeah, so I got a bit nervous over there. But towards that end of the day, I feel inclusive because at first I was quite nervous, and I have to jaga diri, because the boss is there sitting at one end, and then we were at the other end, with Zoo. So we're like, okay, and everyone's like doing their thing, and everyone knows what they're doing, but at the same time they include us, like, do you want to help me to do this and that? So first day I feel like it's very casually, flow. It's like a flow. It's so easy to adapt.
Yeah. So I mean, I hope we made you feel comfortable and welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. Yeah. So in this, okay. Anyway, just to let everybody know, so in Ada Plus, we are a very flat organization. There's less than 10 people in the company. So everyone kind of like reports direct to the individual heads. Yeah. Anyway, I think why don't we then now talk about what is your area of work? How do you maybe Zulaikha and Esther, what is it that you do in Atta Plus, and maybe share a little bit about how do you go about doing the day-to-day job. And this is mind you guys, what they're going to talk about now is before MCO, yeah?
Yeah.
So before MCO, then we can talk about during MCO and after MCO, right? So yeah, take it away.
Okay. Mostly that what stuff that I do on Atas Plus is mostly on the finance part. And I need to communicate with our outsourced accounting, and also to make sure that our financing documentation is very update, and also very clean and clear to make the management account more
in order.
Yeah, in order. Yeah, thank you. And also after that, I get involved into Malay communication for marketing contents, which is I do the translation for press release, and also the copywriting for posting on social media. And also after some time, they also involve me into their investor management, which is I have to keep update or keep tracking the investment online and offline. And also it's very what do you call, besar hati, because I got to involve in
Proud,
that.
proud,
Yeah.
I think you're doing more things. You missed out your data analytics.
I forgot that one. So
and marketing as well.
now I'm more also involved into the data analytics for previous investment, and also for the current event that we had, like such as eye contact and also Ask Atta, which after this I'm gonna do the job, the analytic one, and also also involved with the marketing content, which is searching for the visual, for the content part. Yeah, much more like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those who just joined us, before Esther speaks about what she does, so today's Ask Atta is focused on, how is it working in a fintech startup? Is it really cool, like what people think, or is it just a hype? Yeah. So what we've got here today, two of our younger team members, yeah, Esther and Zulaikha, who is sharing about their experience, yeah, working at Atta Plus. Esther, what do you do in Atta Plus?
So basically, I'm involved with the marketing team. So what we do is we find contents, we help the crowdfunding process of our issuers. So issuers are the people, the businesses who come over to our platform to actually raise funds with us. So that's what we have to get involved with the account managers. We have to get involved with the PR release, our own copywriters. So there's a lot of juggling. That's what I learned as well. So other than that, screening through applications from the issuers. We're both like the assistant for our account managers. So
they are, I don't like to call it assistants, but they are understudying, So they this is like really on the job training, at at its best, yeah.
So one thing about Atta Plus, they give us a platform where it's not just one area that you can concentrate on, which is marketing, but they give us an outlet where we practice what we learn in online training to other various parts of the department, such as screening through investors, putting on financial inputs in the deal pages, get to do a lot of analytics on the website. So, yeah.
Okay, we have a question. All right, and this is from Mr. H. Yeah. So, what is the advice that you would have for graduates who want to work in organizations like Atta Plus? Yeah. So whether it's a fintech or even we're a startup company, but you see, most parents believe that they should work for big established companies. So yeah, comments from both of you. So what would the advice be?
Okay. For me, personally speaking, when I get the offer letter from Ekuinas, right? So I told them about Atta Plus, and then I told them it's a startup equity crowdfunding. So two things that comes out from them. It's like, what's a startup? One, and another thing is, what is equity crowdfunding? So I had to do my due diligence and search and just tell them, you know what, startup is a good place to work as well because it's the same. I go to work, I commit what I need to do, but one thing about startup is they give us the platform to be diverse, right? To be diverse, to be like overall what you learn, apply it, so you can bring forward to your passion even. Yeah. What about you?
And also to add the point to the Esther point just now, that a startup company is very what I can say, that we get more involved in the program and also in the task that they are given, because it's not small, but they are very new and they involve everyone in the company, which is I think we cannot get that in big established companies, because it's very do you want to add something?
No, do you remember what our PDP friends say, like whenever we go for training? Like we always hear them talk about, they have to go through so many people.
Yeah.
The higher management.
Before,
to get assigned.
Yeah. That's very true actually, because one of my friends said that they have to go through level by level to get the document approved and signature. While when we are a startup company where it's a very small people that we directly ask our co-founder, our CEO, that what is how to do it and how you want to this task done. Yeah.
So you mean the direct access lah?
Direct access.
The barrier.
It's But what about the style of working. You know what I mean? Yeah. So is it are you relaxed there, or are you stressed all the time? Like, are you on your toes? Do the people, do the bosses actually look behind you and say what you're doing? So what's the style of working?
I think this is a very relaxed environment for me because even though it's all there or everyone is there, but I don't feel like our co-founder always go and see our works and because it's very relaxed and also it's make me more focused on the job, I think.
Yeah, I think for us, just to why I wanted them to say this is because we are very deliverable oriented. Okay, so for us is we say, okay, we give you the task, we give you we need to get this kind of inputs from you or output from you, and at the end of the day, we don't care how you do it, and we need it by this time, just get it done. So
And
am I correct?
Yeah, if I may add, actually we have this system whereby 3 times a day we have to get together online and be wherever you are, and then just update your progress, what you have on the plate, is there anything, so that we know how to juggle with one another. Because at the end of the day, it's a company who makes money, so we need to do what we need to do, not because the boss or whoever wants us to do, but because we need to do it.
Yeah.
So that's what we learned from Mr. H lah. Yeah, he always advises like that.
Oh, don't ampu Mr. Head.
Okay. He always emphasizes on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we have a question from Nadia. Having worked in a company like this, do you see a career for yourselves in a fintech company?
I think yes. Because very technologically, because it's very worked on all the work is the documentation is all online, and it's very easy to access the work technologically instead of going to the room looking for the file and then blah blah blah. And then I think it's very financial. I think I can see myself that to see a career in fintech.
What about
at some point?
Yeah, I would say yes, because I love money. I want to learn how to do it briskly, using technology.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to move on to MCO. All right. So when did you join the company? January, right?
January.
You joined the company in January.
14,
Yeah, and then MCO was in March. Right? March 16th, 18th. Yeah, 18. So maybe share a bit of the experience. That MCO, and then what happened in the company? What did we do? And then So how do you the transition. So just to let everybody know, so when MCO happened, so we automatically set up our Google Meeting calendars, and how we operate is that for every day we have a 3 times a day operations check-in meeting. So we have a meeting at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and 5 p.m. in the evening, to check in on what everybody is doing and what is required for the day and for the week. So typically, every day we'll have that, and typically the meeting on Monday morning, the 10 a.m. meeting, will be a longer meeting because we'll be talking about what needs to be done for that week, and then the rest are more check-ins, meetings. So we kind of like keep our guys on their toes. Okay. So, but what was your experience? How was the transition in your point of view?
Okay. During that time is March, right? So that time is we have our training for March, and we just came back from training. I think about 3 or 2 days, a week before. A week before, and then we heard there's announcement that we will be working from home, and also I saw that in 2 days before or 1 day before they started the MCO on 18 March, I can see that we already planned what to be done during the first day of MCO. How are we gonna do our meeting? How are we gonna update our tasks? And what should we inform our client that we still working virtually at home and we can be contact anytime. Yeah.
We even do the social content for it. We cross-post in our company social media and just say, hey, we're still working normally, but we're still accessible.
Yeah, so I think that was great, and I think surprisingly or shockingly, right? During MCO we were so busy, unbelievable. I for me personally, I didn't even have time to go to the toilet, really. And just to let everybody know, the WFH, working from home, worked out really, really well for us. And I must say, our productivity, I think, just went through the roof. Really, really good. And so much so, just to to inform everyone that we've completely let go of our physical office. We are now, I would say, 90% working virtually, and we are able to do that because we are, I would say, highly digital as a company. All our documents are all on cloud. We actually do not take any physical documents, for when we in our operations at all, unless of course for certain statutory matters that we still need to print out certain hard copy documents. But even then, we scan everything and we actually just put it on cloud, and then then ta-ta to the paper. Gone, bye-bye, gone with the wind. I mean, there is some question. There was a question on fintech, but I'm not really going to address that because that fintech is a very big word, and there's a lot of I think I would say different type of fintech businesses. Basically, is a company that's typically. I think Esther said just now, using technology, making finance more inclusive, I would say more accessible, and also making it, I would say, much more affordable for whether it's retail, for the public, or even business community. So to me that was in general what fintech is. But do Google, Google, is a really great tool. So anyway, there was a question. Another. Oh, he's wondering, why are you giving me all these hard questions? What made me choose to become an entrepreneur? Actually, interesting question. I think. I knew that I eventually would run my own business. I would say maybe not my own business per se, but I knew that eventually I would do something on my own. In my I guess in my early 30s. Oh my God, why am I saying my age? Right? So, but I would also say that I kind of became almost like an accidental entrepreneur. So I shall not get into that. But having said that, I think to be an entrepreneur, right? And I've been asked this many times. You need to have what it takes. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. The commitment, the perseverance. It's a lot of hard work. It's not all fun and happy hunky dory all the time. You have to work very hard, and there's a lot of challenges, and a lot of it's a learning process as well. And even as I sit here today, in front of you guys, I still keep learning because of the industry that I'm in, because fintech, keeps evolving all the time, new technologies, and so on. Yeah, so it is actually a very, very exciting space. Okay. So, coming back to, today, how do you see yourself, in the company right now? And do you see the company giving opportunities for you? So when you work with us, do you have a voice in terms of voicing out your opinion, or does the company encourage communication, innovation, creativity, inputs? Your thoughts
for us to do our own thing.
Yeah, please.
So one thing about being in Atta Plus, a fintech industry especially, I want to add now, for the co-founders here, they're very visionary people.
Yeah.
Very. So who would have thought MCO happened, right? But they have prepared themselves to make things seamlessly way back before the 2020, even Atta Plus.
We started in 2015. We started to operationalize 2016.
Yeah, so they had a vision already. Like, Elaine is a kind of person where she likes to do financial projection, and Akusi Kiri likes to do future forward branding for Atta Plus. So he
the
has
vision
of it. So all of them. Amy also, and he was once the pioneers for Scali. It's a fintech as well back then.
No, it's not a fintech. It's one of the first few I would say technology companies in Malaysia.
Yeah. So we have like a pool of co-founders here who could see how they want it to be in the future. So they're giving us a space as well. Like recently we had our business pitching idea. So we have to identify what we learned during our online training. What was it?
It's about the business canvas, business model, where we need to pitch our idea to the company, to our placement company, and it's very I think good experience and presentation to them, and also
and they heard it, and they're encouraging us to do it even after the end of the pitching idea. So we both were like, okay,
our idea is
it's scary, but it's very exciting. A lot to learn still.
Hi, Anina. Anina just joined us, and for those who just joined us, welcome to Us Atta. And today's segment is we're featuring Zulaikha and Esther. Our young team members, sharing about how is it like working in a fintech company, fintech startup as well, and whether this is like what people think. Is it cool, or is it stressful, or is it not something that you should be in? So apart from that, how do you? Something that I want to ask, do you think that working with Atta Plus, or in a startup like us, is all just work and no play at all, or is it
No. It's not that we not have fun. We do have, because when it's time to work, we work, and also we also had lunch meeting that we do we lunch, and then also we talk about the tasks that are update our works to our co-founder and director there. It's very new experience for me, and also it's very it's not that too strict company, too stiff. We do have fun, but in our own way. We do have fun, and also work
serious lah.
We work seriously, and also we have fun.
You also sempat balik kampung tu.
Please share that.
So since we virtually working, so I think last Hari Raya Haji, I was at my hometown for 3 weeks. I was planning for only 2 weeks, but suddenly I got extended to 3 weeks. But it's very...
What do you mean suddenly you got extended?
I was like, okay, let's extend to 3 weeks. When I was working at my hometowns, the connection is more important. The connection is very important also, because luckily the connection at my hometown is very good, and it helped me to focus also on my task, online task that we also need to check in for 3 times a day, which is 10 a.m., 1 p.m. and also 5 p.m. to update our works to our co-founder and also director and also the clique. And during that time, it's very seamlessly working at home. Nothing can beat that things. It's very, because I can be with my family and also do work, and they also very understanding when it's time for me to do the meeting, because my mom, are you doing the meeting now? Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, are you meeting now? Okay, yeah.
Esther?
Yeah, so for me, I don't think it's tough or anything stiff like that, because I have the flexibility to not just do my work at home, but there are times where I need to be somewhere to meet the team somewhere for our weekly lunch meetup. So there are times where I need to check in, and then I have to do my check-ins in the MRT. So it's very adventurous, for me. Or if I go to the cafe or something to do my work.
Yeah, I think the team is so used to, like for me, because I've got so many meetings in a day, right? And sometimes we'll have our check-in meeting and I'll be driving, yeah. So I mean that's quite normal, So, but like Zulaikha said, for us now, what's most important is connectivity. As long as we have good broadband connectivity, we can really work anywhere. And I always tell my fellow entrepreneurs, and colleagues, is that if COVID had happened like 5 years ago, I think we'd all, or even 10 years back, we'd all be dead. We couldn't. A lot of even companies, I think, would have closed down. It would have been worse situation, because broadband technology then is not as advanced as it is today. And we still have for those who remember when we used to dial, have dial-up internet, like so those were the days where the jarrings of the worlds, Yeah, exactly. Oh, you remember? I thought you. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So I think we are actually coming towards the last 5 minutes of the segment. Maybe do you want to share anything a little bit on? I would like you to say a little bit about the Iltizam program, and how this program has actually added value to your skills, your experience. Not just working in Atta Plus, but also I believe the program provide you a lot of capacity building program. So maybe from both of you.
Yeah, we can share as we speak.
Yeah.
So as for me, Iltizam program is very, actually I can say that it's very different, because it's built me from inside and also outside. Because before this, I literally cannot speak up, and also cannot be confident in front of people, and also that. But right now I can say that how they built me, how they how do you say that, groom me, and also how they treat us as a people, as a working adult people, not as just a trainee. Because it's very, very, I can say that it's very different feeling about that. So it's make me wants to be more confident, be myself, and also create a brand new Zulaikha, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, my brand new Zulaikha. Because during training, I remember in January, like she was quite timid. I don't really see her now. But lately, like she'll be like, my turn to speak, and I want to speak.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whoa, voice projection.
Okay. Now you talk about Esther now. Esther first. Yeah, Esther.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like Iltizam it's not just about corporate grooming and all. No, but they also put in the intipati about preserving what you believe in yourself, having a goal in your life, and also trying to learn about people management, try to learn about voice projection, gaining confidence is how you walk, how you bring yourself. So we're really, I believe we're really blessed to be in this program, right?
Yeah.
Especially with complaint placement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Anything?
Yeah.
Anything you wanna add? Oh, also, we're having PDP 2021. You can actually go. We'll leave a link. Oh, there's a link
Our
there.
Mr. H has leave the
Mr.
link.
Ah,
H,
there.
Yeah.
the
Very
director of
appreciate
Shareholders
it.
Insurance. Yeah. So you can actually go to the link below there and then just apply for it. And don't give up if you don't get it.
Yeah, and
Just go
just
for
so that everyone know, yeah, we Plus is also applying to be a partner for next year's program. So hopefully, the Iltizam team will consider our application, humbly consider our application. Yeah, yeah, and I would like to add to what Esther and Zulaikha are saying. Yeah, so as part of this program, the girls actually go for training every month.
Yeah.
Every month, and these are residential training. I think during MCO it was online.
Yeah.
But I think if there was no MCO, they were all put in one location of very good food.
Yeah,
Good
very much
accommodation.
well taken care of.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
Really
I think
well.
they come back like very round. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but going through like both what Esther and Zulaikha said, I think the training that or I would say the capacity building. I would not like to use the word training. Capacity building programs that Iltizam provide for the management trainees. Yeah, it's very well rounded. Yeah, it's not just it's not just more on work related, but also personal development as well.
Yeah.
And like Zulaikha mentioned, it's both in and out. I think that's very important. Yeah, because and I speak from years of working in companies, and I was privileged to have worked in large corporations, but also smaller startups as well, and also my own. So I think what they get, the training that they get under Iltizam, it is very, very difficult to get it in any other type of programs. Yeah. So I think like they said just now, I echo them. They're actually very privileged. This anyone who gets into the Iltizam program by Ekuinas are actually a very privileged group of people. Yeah. And you guys should be proud.
Very proud.
Yeah, to actually be part of this. Yeah. Before I think we end, I think we've got another 2 minutes. Yeah. Any last words? Yeah. Kata-kata akhir. Daripada Cik Zulaikha and Cik Esther. Yeah.
Yes, I just said that I want to say thanks to Ekuinas, Iltizam teams, and also our consultants, training, and also our trainees, our friends, which is the same trainees as us, and also because open this opportunity for me to come out for myself, and also to grooming myself more and be more confident. And also I would like to thanks to Plus team, which is Elain, Curie, Aini, Mazni, and also Joshua and Nadia for accepting me and for supporting me, for guide me and lead me to be more confident in my English, and also be more involved in also in their task and their task and event. Also, I would like to say thanks to my buddies here, Esther, because always with me and also always make me laugh when I was like a little bit down.
Yes.
Thank you.
We have our moments.
Yeah, we have our moments.
Esther? Yeah, so I would like to say thank you so much, Ekuinas and also Atta Plus, for this opportunity with having me and Zoo over here because, okay, for me personally, what I need to learn is willingness to learn from mistakes, especially being, the transparency between the co-founders and us. So I need to accept that. I need to
we all kita orang selalu marah.
Yeah, so it's not just happy, so we learn as well. Yeah, so I would like to say thank you so much for all the learnings that you give to us.
Yeah, very good, girls. And I mean, on behalf of Atta Plus, I think for us is like we like to mention that I think over the months we've seen big changes and big improvements. From the two ladies here, and we're actually very pleased in terms of the development. But having said that, both of you can be a lot better, and always drive to be better, and always be open to inputs and comments and criticisms, because I think for us as I would say bosses, we only want you to be better, and I think what I would like to say in Atta Plus, right, we also learn. So from the boss's perspective, if we make mistake, we also own up to our mistakes. I think both of you can see that, and because it is a kind of business, like I mentioned just now. Fintech is always changing, always evolving, and there's always new things, new process, new technologies, new ways of working, and if we can make our process better or work better, then we will always strive towards that. So always, I would say, we never stop learning, until the day we die. Yeah. So I think, I think with that, time's up. Yeah, we've just gone over time actually. So with that, thank you very much for being with us, everybody. And thank you, Zulaikha and Esther, for agreeing to be part of this program. And we look forward to see you another 2 weeks for the next segment of Ask Atta. So, adios and have a good day and stay safe. Bye.
Stay safe, everyone.
Bye.
Big round of applause.